Hey, happy middle of the week. No, second day of the week. It's gonna be hot here, and I'm trying to up my bike rides because I want to do a long bike ride sometime this summer, probably around my birthday. Last year I did 60 for 60. This year I'll do 61, but I want to on bike camp is what I really want to do. So I gotta get training a little bit because I haven't done that in a really long time. So I have a little time. I'm a freelancer, so I have time. You know, I could adjust my schedule. And I went down to my bike shop, which is my crawl space, and I had a flat tire on my road bike, and I don't have time to change it. I mean, I could, I don't want to. So luckily I have my Gary Fisher Huku mid-90s, awesome bike. I'm going to show you the details in a second. It's one of my favorite bikes. It's a workhorse. I think I've changed the brake cable. I rode this bike 2 years in a row from San Francisco to LA for the AIDS ride fundraiser, and I had knobbies on when I was training, and then I changed the slicks near the end. I was like, oh, there's a difference. So anyways, I love this bike. I use it now for my bike packing when I can, and cargo kind of bike. When I ride too, by the way, different helmet. UK, Union Jack. Am I British? No. I'm Scottish a little bit. That's great, right? But it's just a fun way to change it up. So, good thing about riding today, or not the good thing, but what I'm doing is neighborhood loops. Just, you know, check out what's going on in the neighborhood around 10 in the morning. Because, you know, it's easy. And I could stop. Just going to try to do an hour. So, all right, let's go. Part of the fun. Why do I keep saying that? A good thing is that when I get out of my neighborhood with this 6% tiny grade, I can put it into the lowest, easiest gear on my Huku, which my legs like. The only issue I have with this bike is that my seat keeps sliding down. Not sure how to adjust that. Should have brought my mic, right? The other thing I like about when I ride my Gary Fisher, I put my phone jack up, my little phone holder, and I listen to music, which is fun. And there was something else too, and I can't think. Aren't the clouds pretty? Oh yeah, I do miss my little side mirror that I have on my road bike. I've gotten used to it, so it kind of helps out. But my Fisher also inspires me to hit the dirt. Need a break. So usually around this time, you know, I work out in the morning every day and shower, then have my snack. So I knew I'd be hungry. So mostly what I'm seeing today, old people like me, walking their dogs, construction people. It's so nice out though, but it's gonna be flipping 90. And we're not under a heavy pollen warning count, whatever. Cool. I'm here today to show you my Gary Fisher Huku. It's from the mid-90s. I'm not sure the date. I knew it once, but I don't know it anymore because I've had it since the mid-90s. I bought it at Lombardi Bikes in San Francisco after my rally Technium with an oval chain ring got stolen. Yeah, two guys hopped over a fence in San Francisco, climbed through a window, stole my bike and my friend's stump jumper before we were about to embark on a mega bike ride from San Francisco to LA to support 2 AIDS charities. So I got this Gary Fisher Huku on sale, and man, was it great. It had knobby tires on it. It was fantastic. Rode it, trained on it, loved it. Rode all over the Bay Area. North Bay, East Bay, South Bay, you name it. I rode it. Golden Gate Bridge all the time. Mount Tam all the time. I put slicks on it, and man, did that make a difference. Anyways, I digress. So I'm here to show you my Gary Fisher Hoo-Coo-Coo. It's got knobby tires that are a size I don't know, because I don't know. I've changed them out numerous times for slicks, for knobbies, etc. It's also got 21 gears, which you change by going like this, like a motorcycle, up and down, depending on what you want, because it's got 3 chain rings here. Look at that, 3 of them. The smallest one is a granny gear, they call it. So a lot of times when I'm going up a big hill, I'm in 1-1. And man, is it great. If I'm going fast, I'm in 3-7. Yeah, we learn numbers with that. It's also got some rock shocks. Classic rock shocks. For those who know, you know? Rock shocks. Apparently you're supposed to do stuff with them where up here on the knob right here, you could do something. Have you ever done that? I didn't know what to do, but that's okay. I also down here in the tire have this adapter for gas station Phillips, which I haven't had to do. But I will say a couple things which I'll show you and I'll zoom in on in a minute. It's got a couple bottle racks. It's also got back here a hefty bag that I still have from my AIDS ride back in the mid-90s, which I did 2 years in a row. It's got this cool leather seat that my father-in-law gave to me, which I do not keep on the bike. I keep it inside, covered up, so it doesn't get moldy, because crawl spaces, man, they could get moldy. But leather seat, fantastic. Rode it from Annapolis to parts of DC, where I was on a bike packing trip with my father-in-law. That didn't work out. Apparently, heat exhaustion is a real thing, so hydrate. This bag has another bag in it because I just have an extra bag, but it's got all the supplies in here. More importantly, I've changed it into a bike packing bike, which I have done as well. I rode from my home in Chesterfield County to the Capitol Trail to camping along the Chesapeake Bay, and that was like a 60-mile ride. Camped overnight with a friend, rode it back. It was fantastic. We put this rack on it. I got 2 panniers, which is great. I have a top bag that I put on there as well. So let's zoom in a little bit and I'll show you more of the details of this Gary Fisher Hoo-Coo-Coo. First up, the phone holder. Very important. I use it quite a bit when I'm on this bike because it's fun to put my phone and put on some music. Let me show you the front. That's a Schwinn headlight, man. Target. It still works like a charm. Just needs some batteries. Fantastic. Does it work great? Could I have a brighter light? Sure. I put it down here in the rock shocks when I have a bike packing pack up front. You may have noticed these extender bars on here, which I got when I rode from San Francisco to LA, which I already mentioned. But that's for different hand positions, which is great. And yeah. So let me show you something else. This shot sticker for Cliff Shots, which I got after exposing myself during one of the pit stops on the AIDS ride, because they threw beads and they gave you stickers. This Stewart, which I'll get around to show you. This is from Stewart's surfboard in Malibu, right near Topanga Canyon, which at that time it was the last day of our ride. I got so excited because my name is Stewart, and that surf shop wasn't there when I used to live there, and so I got really excited. This one's from Port City Brewing. Don't know if they're still around. They might be. And then I just put on this In-N-Out burger one because why not? So look at that, Gary Fisher, and then you can kind of see the Hoo-Coo-Coo right here, and then down there that's American Made, and there was a Lombardi sticker on here somewhere. But check out the rock shocks. Look at that. And that seat. And of course, a light when this is full of bags and sleeping bags and all that. So, the only thing I've changed on this bike, besides the tires, I did the brake cable, which is on the other side over there. There's a there's the brake cable. I shouldn't do that with the mic. I don't think I've ever changed the chain. Maybe I have. I've washed it. But I want to say... So I will say, this bike is a workhorse. Whereas my KO Focus, I have to change things all the time. Cables, shifters, everything. This Gary Fisher, like I said, I've changed the brake cable. Now, should I change the chain? Sure. I probably should. I could probably do some other cool work on it. But every time I get out on this bike, it's a fun adventure. I try to pop wheelies. I see dirt. I go in the dirt. When I go grocery shopping sometimes, I'll use this. You know, it's an all-around kick-ass bike. So, thanks. And by the way, you know, when presenters, like those at GCN, ooh, I love GCN, they get down and they're like, here's the bike. It's made out of aluminum and it's got these size wheels. And yeah, I can't do that. I can only do what I do. But I love the Gary Fisher. Oddly enough, it's the same color as my Mini Cooper. Where is it? Wait. There it is. I like the color. And my shirt. I'm such a dumbass. Anyways, enjoy. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, all that stuff.